Hello Toastmasters.
Hello.
Happy New Year. I welcome you all to the 198th meeting of Vellore Toastmasters Club. To make sure the meeting runs smoothly, please put your mobiles in silence. If you ever regret to leave this meeting room, only do so if you hear an applause. Please stay on mute unless you come onto the stage, and don't forget to enjoy the show. The mission of the Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutual positive learning environment where members can develop their communication skill and leadership skill, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. This is the very first meeting of 2025. New Year always brings a fresh energy. It is like starting a new journey with lot of excitement. Without further ado, I would like to welcome our presiding officer of today's meeting, who have a boundless energy. It is Toastmaster John.
Welcome Toastmasters, Happy New Year to one and all. How many of you took resolutions this year? One or two, yes, nice, awesome. I took a half-year resolution this time. I don't know, I think it is because of the Toastmasters. I took a half-year resolution saying before June I'm going to do these things. So I can revisit during June and see what exactly I have done and not done. One big thing that is there in my wish list before June is ISC, which we are all going to be attacking together. As the president, as a VP education, I think I'm taking that, and I'm looking for people who are looking forward to be part of ISC. One big thing that you need to notice for you to be part of ISC is you should have completed 2 levels of your programs. If at all anybody is at the last 1 or 2 projects, please go for it. Ask me for multiple slots. I can give you how many ever slots you want. Let's finish them. Okay. Second, do check on all of the projects that are there at the third project of each of these levels. One more speech and you would have been done with 1 level. So please go for it. If anybody is finding it difficult for you to log into the Toastmasters website and let us know saying I have completed this, reach out to me. The laptop is always here. I can always log in and help you with doing that. So with saying that, I'm looking forward to this new energy, new year, new team, and yeah, let's do this. Let's all do this together. Without further ado, we are going to be installing the new office members for this next 6 months, and Bharat here is going to be doing this on a hybrid mode here, and I would like to hand over the stage to Bharat, who is going to be doing this first.
Great, thank you, John. First of all, I would like to thank Canada for giving this opportunity for doing this form installation, and my humble apologies for not being offline with you all and sharing this moment. And as I got with an emergency work today, I was not able to travel from Bangalore to Vellore. Humble apologies for that. So we are set to start a new year with a new XCOM. I hope the energy is really big for this term. And yeah, so as an XCOM installation officer, so let me just put you in a simple view like how this is going to happen. So firstly, we will be calling the previous XCOM people to come on the stage and discharging them from the duties, and then we will be calling the incoming executive committee and sharing their roles and responsibilities. Okay. So firstly, we'll be calling the committee members to the stage and making them discharge from those duties, and then we'll be calling the upcoming executive committee and sharing their roles, what has to be done for this particular term, and getting their concern about doing it. And then we'll be calling the newly elected president to give a short address, like for a 3-minute speech about what her goals and what are the to do for this term. So this is how it's going to do. I just wanted to give this short, kind of simple thing for making everyone you understand how this process is going to happen. right? So first of all, it's called the previous XCOM, all the people to come on the stage. Right, that's all right. Yeah. Yes. So first of all, a very big thank you for the past executive committee for running the past term in a very successful way, and we had a very flourishing term over the last 6 months, and we have achieved a lot of things. And I hope everyone in the room can agree to that. Everyone has put in a lot of efforts for making the club grow well and making everything go smooth. So it's always we should remember the people who have what the people have done in the past, and then move forward with the legacy that they have given for us, right? So a very big thank you for all the people who have done in the past. So here I would like to declare that you are discharged from all further duties and responsibilities of Vellore Toastmasters Club. Okay. And now I would like to call the incoming officers of Vellore Toastmasters Club on stage. Firstly, so can the gavel be, so as we don't have a physical gavel, so we can have a split which can be represented as the team. So kindly give the gavel to the certain arms. So firstly, I will say what I am going to do. So I am here to install the officers of Vellore Toastmasters Club and to prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. The collective challenge is to make this club strong, dedicated to helping people from all walks of life to speak in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity and think creatively. I will ask each officer to hold challenges they must meet and responsibilities they must fulfill. Right? So let's start with the Sergeant at Arms. Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Juliet Monica. You keep track of the club's physical property such as the banner, lectern, timing device, and other meeting materials. You arrive early to prepare the meeting place for members and stay late to store all of the club's equipment, also in charge of the meeting place itself, obtaining a new space when necessary, and maintaining contact with the people who allow you to use the space for our club meetings. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will do my duties perfectly.
Thank you, Toastmaster Julie Muneka. Could you please hand over the gavel to the next person, Treasurer, Master Triveda? The club's accountant, you manage the club's bank account, writing checks as approved by the executive committee, and depositing membership dues payments and other club revenues. You are also in charge of submitting membership dues payments to both headquarters, accompanied by the names of renewing members, filing necessary tax documents, and keeping timely, accurate, up-to-date financial records for the club. You perform these duties to the best of your ability, Toastmaster Triveda.
I will perform my duties to the best of my abilities.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Trivedi. Could you please hand over the gavel to Toastmaster, to the Secretary Toastmaster Nandini? Secretary Toastmaster Nandini. You maintain all club records, manage club files, handle club correspondence, and take the minutes at each club and executive committee meeting. We are also in charge of updating and distributing a roster of the current paid membership and keeping the club official list current for Toastmasters International. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability, Toastmaster Nandini?
Yes, I will do my best.
Could you please hand over the gavel to Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Samuel? You promote the club to the local community and notify the media about the club's existence and benefits it provides. You promote the club, update web content, and safeguard the Toastmasters brand identity. It is your job to notify the media whenever your club does something newsworthy. As Vice President Public Relations, you will find yourself writing news releases, creating and distributing flyers, and maintaining the club's presence on the web and in the community. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability, Toastmaster Samuel?
Yes, I will do to my best of my abilities.
Toastmaster Samuel, will you please hand over the gavel to Toastmaster Abhitav Shah? Yes. President will worship Toastmaster Abhitav Shah. One, the club enhance the process of bringing in guests and transforming them into members by initiating contact with guests, helping them feel welcome, and providing them with the information. Vice President membership. Toastmaster Abhitav Shah. You promote the club and manage the process of bringing in guests and transforming them into members by initiating contact with guests, helping them feel welcome, and providing them with the information they need to join. You help maintain a constant influence upon new people in your club. You also align duties to the best of your abilities. Toastmaster Abhitav Shah.
Yes, I will perform my duties for this.
Thank you. Would you please hand over the Vice President Education, Toastmaster John Pradip? Toastmaster John Pradip. As Vice President Education, your scheduled members feed this, verify the competition projects, and serve as a resource of questions about the education program, speech contest, and your club mentor program. You are an important source of Toastmasters knowledge for your club members, and it's your job to become familiar with all aspects of the Toastmasters education program. Will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities, Toastmaster John?
Yes, I will perform my duties to the best of my abilities.
Great. Thank you. Would you please hand over to the President? Toastmaster Callan. Having been elected President of the Toastmasters Club, you are its Chief Executive Officer and are expected to preside at all club meetings and at all regular and special meetings of your executive committee. It is a challenge to see that this club enables its members to achieve their educational goals. It is also a challenge to see that your club helps the area, division, district, and Toastmasters International to meet their goals. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of your leadership and dedication to purpose. The gavel is a symbol of the power and authority given to you by the membership of this club. Use it wisely and with restraint. You are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It is an emotional force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members with a common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club of which everyone is proud. Will you, as President, accept the challenge and perform your duties to the best of your abilities, Toastmaster Kelly?
Yes, I will to the best of my abilities.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Kelly. Well, the officers of the Toastmasters Club have been installed. Now it's my pleasure to declare, all the officers have been elected. Now I would request all the members of the Toastmasters Club to please stand. Thank you. So, the growth and development of Toastmasters program in the Toastmasters Club depends largely upon the actions of this group. Are you all, as members of Toastmasters, do you pledge to individually and collectively stand with this club, live with it, and work with it throughout the coming year? Say yes if you will. Thank you, all. Yeah, the members may have a seat. Thanks, and I thank all the executive committee and the president, everyone here have a seat. As the members of the club or the executive committee, over to you, Toastmaster Kelly.
Thank you so much, Installation Officer, Toastmaster Bharat Nandagopal. Dear club members and guests, it's my privilege and pleasure to be here along with my team of freshly elected ExCom members. At the outset, I would like to thank the outgoing president and her team for doing a fabulous job for the last 6 months. And I also like to remember all our predecessors, Toastmaster Kaushik and before that Toastmaster Bharat. Thank you all so much. You've set the stage so beautifully, and I think it is on us to take it forward from here. So there are 4 core principles on which this 100-year-old organization stands. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Integrity, respect, mutual respect, integrity, service, and excellence. These are the 4 core principles on which this 100-year-old organization stands. And we aspire that over this term, you have elected us to office, and we will try to be as trustworthy as possible. I like to start with a small story. There was a wildfire at the base of a mountain, and the fire was too wild and it was very powerful that all the animals, all the birds, they were just scurrying around and trying to go for shelter. In that chaos, in that inferno, a small little bird, a parrot, what it did was it turned back and saw the fire. The whole place was ablaze. And what it did was it went to the nearby river, and in its beak it cupped little water and it tried to go and put the flame off. Now, to any onlooker, it would look extremely absurd. What could a little bird do? So the gods from heaven, they were looking at this bird. And one god was so moved that he actually came. And he asked this little bird, what are you doing? You're so frail. You think you can put out this wildfire? For which it told, this is my home. These are my family members. I cannot leave them in a crisis. I can't leave them in a crisis. The God was so moved by this powerful statement that he started to cry. And that was like a huge shower of rain, and it put off the fire. So, my dear members, you might think, what? I'm an insignificant person. I am not an officer in this club. I just come and I just go. But we shouldn't be onlookers. We are not here to just come and see and go. You are a very, very valuable member of this team, and you do matter. Secondly, to the ExCom officers, there's the story of a jet fighter in the US Navy. His name was Captain Charlie Plum. What happens? He is on war in Vietnam, and he's gone for 74 expeditions, and he's been very victorious in all 74. On his 75th expedition, he's shot down in enemy territory. Thankfully, his parachute opens and he lands in the enemy territory, and he's taken as prisoner of war. He's there for 7 years. Many years later, in a restaurant, when he's sitting and having his meal, a man approaches him and he tells him, "You are Captain Charlie Plum. You were on the Kitty Hawk, which was shot down. You were taken as prisoner of war." This man is flabbergasted. "How do you know everything about my life?" And the man says, "I am the man who packed your parachute." Many times there are people who do back work for us. We never thank them for that. We never get an opportunity to even recognize them. So it's our duty, ExCom members, to not only extend gratitude, but it is also our responsibility to uplift others. So with leadership does not mean that you are powerful, but empowering others is what will give you more power. And to the community, this is a community club. Just one thing I would like to say. I'll take you on a short geography class. There are 2 rivers close to the Mediterranean. One is the Sea of Galilee and the other one is the Dead Sea. They both share the same topography, they both share the same river, but there is a difference. The Sea of Galilee receives and it gives out, but the Dead Sea, it receives, it does not give. When you do not give back, you get stagnated. But when you give, there is a power in multiplication that happens when you give. So the more you give, the more the universe will give back to you and replenish you. So I will leave you with these three thoughts. You can be like the small bird, as insignificant as you might seem your life is. Your life matters. Your story matters. So please come and share your knowledge with us because you really, really matter. And you might do a work that you feel is very insignificant, but for someone else it could be a lifesaver. And thirdly, the more you give, let us be like the Sea of Galilee that gives to this community, and let us see this wonderful place called Vellore really glow and grow and flourish in the future. Over to you, presiding officer.
Yes, that gives us a very new energy, no? Nice. So, without further ado, I would like to hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kalimani, who is a trainer, financial advisor, and he's also going to be doing theme of the day, which is financial planning itself, which is much needed for us, with the one topic that the schools did not teach us. Without further ado, please put your hands together.
So good afternoon, team. So start with a tricky question, riddles. So I have 11 finger. How will you prove this 11 finger?
5 plus 6.
5 plus
6.
How will you prove?
1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
6,
Plus
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 5, 10.
6, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
John is right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 11. So I will give you 1 crore today, or after 15 years I will give you 3 crore. Which option will go about you? Today 1 crore.
Today on.
How many of you say today 1 crore? So 50% participant go for 1 crore today. Yeah, you're right, team. So power of compounding beats the 3 crore after 15 years. That is the reality. You studied well in the mathematics, right? Yeah. So come to the subject part. We have less time today, I think so. Yeah, there are 7 important steps in financial planning. So number 1 is always do have adequate emergency cash in your account, bank account or FD or any other instrument. Bare minimum 6-month instrument to be created by yourself. So number 2, family health insurance plays a vital role for your safety, and your saving should be kept in saving mode. Okay, so that's rule number 2. Rule number 3 is always take an adequate term insurance policy for your family members' safety. So that's a 3-2. So then after the break now we'll discuss some other steps. So structure of this Toastmaster meeting is we have a prepared speech and table topic speech at the final evaluation segment. So without any delay, I would like to call the general evaluator for the day, Toastmaster Trivedan. Come on the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. So, hello my dear fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today I'm playing the role as the general evaluator for this meeting, number 198. For the benefits of the guest, I'll let you know what my role encompasses. As the general evaluator, I will be evaluating the overall meeting, the tone, the atmosphere, to the performance in each and every role player that comes over here in front of every one of you and gives their speech. And by the end, I will provide an overall concise report on each and every one of these factors. But as we all know, there are so many parameters that we can judge for each and every aspect of the meeting. So in order to help me with that, I have a certain team of members called the TAG team, T-A-G, but actually it's timer, R-counter, grammarian and listener. So I would like to first introduce our timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Nandini, to come on stage and inform her of Toastmaster Nandini.
Hi everyone, I am the timer for today's meeting. For the benefit of guests, I will tell the details about the time. Today we have prepared speech and also icebreakers. For icebreakers, there is a time limit of 4 to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, I will show the green card. At 5 minutes, I will show the yellow card. At 6 minutes, I will show the red card. And for prepared speech, its time limit is about 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will show the green card. At 6 minutes, I will show the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will show the red card. And there is a second session in our meeting. It's a tabletop session. In that, the time limit is about 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will show the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I will show the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will show the red card. And the third session of the meeting is the evaluation part. In that, the time limit is about 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will show the green card. And I'll show the green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card. At 3 minutes, I'll show the red card. Sorry, I forgot to say that in prepared speech and in icebreakers, there will be buffer time on either side of the speech. It's 30 seconds. That is, if a speaker speaks less than 3 minutes 30 seconds or exceed more than 6 minutes 30 seconds, he or she will be disqualified. When it comes to prepared speech, it is seen as there will be a 30 seconds of buffer time on either side of the speech. That is, at 4 minutes 30 seconds, if the speaker speaks less than 4 minutes 30 seconds or exceed more than 7 minutes 30 seconds, he or she will be disqualified. Over to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nandini, for your introduction. Now I would like to call upon the R-counter for today's meeting, Toastmaster Monica, on stage.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As an R-counter, I'll make a note of the filler words and the repeated words used by the speakers here. I'll come up with my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Try to avoid these words during your speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monica. Today, we have Toastmaster Karthikeyan playing as the grammarian. I would like to invite him on stage. Thank you.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I will be playing the role of the grammarian today. The responsibility is to listen carefully to all the speeches and point out good and bad usage of the English language. Good means new words, quotes, idioms and phrases. Bad will mean wrong usage of grammar or syntax. And the word for the day is exemplary. It is exemplary. The first stresses of the first syllable. It means outstanding work or a work which is to be followed as an example. Like the president said, the outgoing ex-com did an exemplary job in organizing the activities of the club in the last session. And it is also used as to qualify a punishment normally. It says deterrent punishment, like the culprit in the Anna University campus will be given an exemplary punishment. It is used both in both meanings. One is outstanding and the other is deterrent. I encourage every speaker to use this word of the day, and I will report during the evaluation session. Thank you.
Now we have with ourselves Toastmaster Vani, who is playing the listener for today's meeting.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Today I'm going to play one of the toughest roles in Toastmasters Club meeting, that is the grammarian role. So, everybody's listening. Fine, this is what I want. So, I will check whether you are open, your eyes are open and you are listening to the whole meeting. At the end of the meeting, I will ask them some questions you have to answer. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. With this, I would like to call back the Toastmaster of the day to continue the session. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day.
So happy New Year. Start with 3 prepared speech today. So we have 3 prepared speaker today. So first speaker number 1. Before calling the speaker, I would like to call the evaluator 1, Toastmaster Bharat. So please introduce your target speaker. Yeah. So I would like to call upon Toastmaster Carly. So please introduce your target speaker in the phone.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. So my target speaker, Toastmaster Ramesh, is doing his level 3 project 2, which is connecting with storytelling. So the purpose of the project is for the member to practice using a story in a speech to deliver a message. So I wish all the best to my target speaker. Over to you, team.
So let us give a round of applause. Speaker number 1, Toastmaster Ramesh. I sank so my daughter could swim. I sank so my daughter could swim. Toastmaster Ramesh.
I sank so my daughter could swim. How many of you dream during night time about your children? All of you. The most difficult time of parenting is what it is? Anyone?
After giving birth?
Bedtime.
Bedtime?
Night, yes.
Storytelling. And what skill to impart? At what age? Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what skill will be the best choice for my child? We all dream about their future, and we need to be very good in selecting the right choice. I was in the crossroads of selecting one such thing to my daughter called Bhumika. Not crossroads, in the middle of the road. Okay? You have to laugh. It's so bad. So I had 2 options. She was at the age of 7. Whether to teach her learn bicycle or teach her swim. Then I had a lot of options. I narrowed it down and got it to cycling or swimming. Then I thought, okay, swimming or cycling. Cycling, I thought, okay, I envisioned myself holding the little cycle with my daughter. I thought it will be so tedious for me. If she starts cycling, I will be losing my weight. I am not for it. Okay, I said okay. Then swimming, because cycling you have to put your time and effort. If it is swimming, very easy task. Take the child, hand it over to the trainer. Wish her all the best, and you can stay back. So that was the. And during summer time, it's a tradition where we have all these summer coaching activities that happen. Am I right? For all the children. One such thing happened in the YSS swimming pool. How many of you know YSS swimming pool? Yes. So there was a swimming coaching that was happening. I went there without informing my family. I went there and I registered for my daughter, paying 2,000 rupees. Take it. From tomorrow, my daughter will come for swimming. I very happily went home and told my family, my wife, hey, I have enrolled our daughter for swimming. Who is it? Come, let's go for shopping. Hey, what is the connection between going for a shopping? She said, no, we have to get to the swimming kit. Okay. Then we went to Decathlon. Where are we? In Vellore. We went to Decathlon. Decathlon, how many have we been there to Decathlon? What happens there? It is just like a NASA station. You go there, lot of things were there. There is a separate area for getting swimsuit. And they had, when I went and asked, they said, sir, there is one swimming starter kit available for your child. You can go there and you can get it. I went there, they gave me one, what do you call this? Cap to swim. And then goggles. And then wristwatch. Water resistant wristwatch. My child is only 7 years old. She doesn't know. If it is 12 o'clock, she thinks it's cartoon time. What is that going to do? Then slippers. And then water bottle. I am going to a swimming class where it is going to have pool of water. What is this water bottle going to do? And after doing all these purchases, they gave me a gym bag to carry all those things. And finally, they gave me a bill of 10,000 rupees. So my investment cost is 2,000 rupees for the coaching, and the investment is 10,000 rupees. Travel cost. Exactly. The quality manager is always right. You have to factor in all those costs. So to and fro 5,000 rupees. So totally it is 17,000 rupees. The next day, as usual, I called my wife, come, let's go, you go and leave the daughter. She said, as usual, you go. I said, okay. As a humble husband, I said, yes, okay, I'll go. The timer. Oh. Then I went. My daughter was very stubborn. Because she called me, Daddy, you come with me, you be the moral support to me. I said, okay. When I went there, she was adamant, you also get into the pool. I said, see, I'm wearing jeans, t-shirt, no, I cannot get into this. She said, no, you are getting into it. Hey, your coach is very strict. That coach, no. He said, no. Sir, there is one kit available for you in the pool. You can just go and get it. How much it is? 2,000 rupees. Huh? 19,000. Then to reap out those 17,000 what I've already invested, I have to invest 2,000 rupees, and otherwise my daughter will not get into the pool. So I invested, went there, got one swimming kit for me. What it is? One jetty at a cost of 2,000 rupees. Finally I went in, the day was over, I was so victorious. I took her back to home. She was very happy. We were just chatting about whatever things that happened. And anybody who's prepared to install some amount of skills to your children, please never go for swimming. It is very high cost investment. You will sink before your daughter starts swimming. So when I wanted to give this message, somebody was just waking me. Hey Daddy, get up. I said, get up. My daughter Bhumika was standing next to me. Papa, you told me that you will get me a chessboard. Come, let's go. It's only 500 rupees. Wow. All the story what I told you was in my dream. It was not in real. So my investment cost was only 500 rupees to get a chessboard for my daughter. Thank you so much. Over to
Very nice story. So prepare speech number 2, speaker number 2. Before calling the speaker, I would like to call upon the speaker evaluator, Toastmaster Madhubalaji. Please introduce your speaker.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, happy New Year to everyone. And my target speaker for today is Toastmaster Samuel, who's giving his icebreaker, which comes under level 1 of presentation mastery. I congratulate Samuel on his first milestone in Toastmasters journey. Overall to Toastmaster Samuel.
So small announcement, once icebreaker speech completed, all of you participants should stand and do the standing clap. Yeah. So I would like to call speaker number 2, Toastmaster Samuel. Toastmaster Samuel, 3 adopted children. 3 adopted children, Toastmaster Samuel. Four.
Thank you, Team Moody. So, good afternoon, guys and guests. So, I am Samuel. I'm actually working as a financial consultant in a share market company. But my family have no idea what my work is. I tried to explain to my father, but he is a typical Vellore person who want me and my sister to study in this organization known as Couple Meeting Center, which I am not interested. So I joined in share market. Anyone know what share market and how it works? Any hands? So let me give a simple idea. It's the place where you make money and lose money with money. So I got into share market for 2 reasons. One is to make money, and second is to help other people not getting into the scam. But some people don't believe that I am here to help them. They always ask, what's in it for you, what you get in return. Normally my answer will be like, you're going to pay me the brokerage. That's what you will be paying me for my services. Actually, I get something other than that. When my clients achieve their financial goals, like buying a land, a house, a car, they call me and say thank you. And that's the kick I want. In my personal experience, there was my one client who's near my age. He is working as a sound engineer. So I was making his accounts more than a year. He suddenly one day called me and with this urgent loan, he want to cash his investments and he want all the money. Like he was started to blabber. I said, bro, just relax. What you want? Why you want to cash and what are the needs you have? He said that there is an agriculture land that you want to make the purchase. So I asked the details regarding what you are going to do with the land and how much it costs and how much you have. So he gave me the details, and we made some calculations, and I gave him the funds that not only needed for the agriculture land and also for the agriculture purpose, cultivation purpose. And when he closed the purchase, I actually left the company and I came to Vellore. But he tracked, in the company we don't speak with these clients with my personal numbers, we speak with the office number. But he tracked me down and got my personal number and called me and said thank you. So that's the kick I am speaking. Let me share a simple story. So there was this beautiful 2 happy couples, like Toastmaster John and Toastmaster Vani. So they were blessed with beautiful children. Even though they adopted one child. Their own kid was like, Pa, why you are adopting this baby? And the father said that this baby will take care of me and your mother in the needs of financial. And later in few months, the husband insists that we need to adopt these 2 babies. They are kids, twins, like Santosh and Saranya. This time the wife was like, why we are doing this? Why? The husband explained that one of the baby is going to take care of her and the family in the absence of him. And the second baby is going to take care of their medical need. If you get what I am speaking, the first baby they adapted is your investments and savings. And the twins baby first kid is your term insurance. And the second baby is your medical insurance. So if you get any idea, all in written I ask is thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Very nice, Shyam, and this is icebreaker and financial speech. So let us give a big round of applause for Shyam, standing at Yes, welcome back. Prepared speaker number 3. So before calling the speaker, I would like to call the evaluator of the speaker, Toastmaster Monish. Please introduce the speaker and the speaker.
Thank you, Toastmaster Patti. My target speaker, Toastmaster Anita, is going to deliver her icebreaker speech. The purpose of the icebreaker speech is to introduce herself to the club and also understand the basic structure of the prepared speeches. And I will be evaluating her on her content clarity, vocal variety, eye contact, gestures, audience awareness, and one more thing which I forgot. Thank you, and over to Toastmaster.
So let us give a round of applause. I would like to call upon speaker number 3, Toastmaster Anita. Toastmaster Anita, self-introduction. Self-introduction, Toastmaster Anita.
Thank you.
All the best.
Hi, good evening all. Happy New Year. So I'm going to talk about myself because this is my first icebreaker session. So I have taken this topic. So you all know my name, right? Yes? Yes. Okay. I'm Anita Loganathan for the guest. Today I have seen 3 new guests. So I'm Anita Loganathan. I'm born and brought up in Vellore. I completed my schooling in Auxilium School, which is one of the best schools in the Vellore district. I have pursued my undergraduate degree in degree in nursing from Coimbatore and my postgraduate degree in Christian Medical College, Vellore. I'm also planning to pursue a fellowship program from ISQA, that is International Society for Healthcare, which is in Dublin, Ireland. Soon I will be applying for it. And the next one is, I started my career as a nursing tutor in a College of Nursing in Kolar. Currently, I'm working as a one of the quality managers in the Christian Medical College, Vellore. As a quality manager, I'll be always busy and I have more responsibilities to do all my works. And I'm very specialized in conducting various quality and safety related audits across all the campuses of CMC Vellore. Additionally, I am guiding around 100 MBBS intern students annually on clinical audits, which is mandatory for them for their course requirement. So I'm guiding them and they're also enjoying my mentorship. And I'm deeply and actively involved in quality and safety related activities as well as initiatives in the institution, which I like more and I'm enjoying it. And furthermore, I am a well-trained external auditor for infection control, the antimicrobial stewardship program, and EndoSafe program. And the next thing is, what I would like to tell here is, my success lies on working with dedication and commitment. I always strive to give my best level and I prioritize my things, which is my strength I always feel. And I'm a good leader, mentor, as well as a good motivator. I always motivate my colleagues at work because I'm in that position. Definitely I have to do that. Otherwise the works will not be get done. In that way, I'm very little selfish also. And when I'm free, I love enjoying listening to music and chatting with friends and visiting new places. And my big stress busters are cooking, eating, and doing household works. I really enjoy those things, doing that. And Sundays are very special for me as I cherish. I love spending time with my family members as well as for my friends. And so far, I have seen lots of ups and downs in my life. I just want to share an incident which really puts me down. The same incident and lifted me up. The incidents. Everyone have a dream in our school days as well as in the college. I had a dream going to abroad, especially to the United States of America. So in 2006, I resigned from my job, and I started preparing for NCLEX, IELTS, and other exams to go abroad to get a better placement, like how the engineers prepare for their GATE exam to reach US. Like that, I started preparing. I dedicated 2 years for this. And in 2008, I successfully completed all my exams. I was in a position to apply for visa. At the time, great things happened. Leadership change happened in the US. Anyone knows about it? The history was made in the US. Yes, Barack Obama got elected as an African American president. So at the time, America was facing lots of financial crisis as well as the unemployment issues. So his policies stopped recruiting Indian nurses to US. So all my dreams, everything got shattered. I was really in stress and tension. Then I don't know what really has to do. I was slowly noticing that I'm entering into a depression state. There is a saying that parents are angels sent by God. So my parents really stood for me, and they intervened and they saved me from getting into depression. And in the same year, I got an opportunity to work in Christian Medical College, Vellore. So that is a very good thing for me. God had a best plan for me. Initially, I was thinking, what am I going to do? But really, later I found that it is a God calls for me to work and to serve in the institution. I really enjoy my work. I have lots of experience in the institution. Over the past 10 to 15 years, I'm working in that institution. It's not a very simple or it's a very easy to work in that institution. I have faced lots of challenges, happiness, sadness, everything I have faced it. Now, it has molded me both as personally and professionally. I really thank God for this opportunity that to work in this institution, and He made me to become a better person in life. So I could share more incidents like this, but due to time constraints, I wind up here. Thank you.
Three questions. Yes.
I would like to introduce the 3 guests are members of Inner Wheel Club. I'm a member there as well, and the president and 2 important ex-com members from Inner Wheel have come, and I'm really grateful to them to have come here, and I hope you have a wonderful time here. You can just introduce yourself. Thank you so much for coming.
Hi everyone, good evening and Happy New Year to all. And I'm Nandini. I'm the present year president of Inner Wheel Club, and it is an international club as your Toastmasters. And I'm also very new to this club. I'm so thankful to Caroline. She has introduced a very nice club and a nice meeting with all. And it's a great experience hearing you all. So thank you so much, you all, and thank you so much.
Question number 2.
thanks to Kavali to it's very new club series. Actually, I'm in Lions Club and ladies club, ladies recreation club, and IWC International Women's Organization. In 3 clubs, I have took postings in the 3 clubs. But in this club, it's very new. The way of conducting is different and very interesting also. Everyone is participating and you are developing yourself. It's very nice to see you all. Thank you.
Yeah, let's continue with financial planning. Yeah, start SIP at a very young age. So why should we start SIP or any investment is very young age? Invest very less amount, it will accumulate very big income. And also always focus for goal-oriented investment in terms of children marriage, education, retirement. These goal-oriented investment very good for us. Okay, so due to time consumption, I would like to call the table topic master, Toastmasters Arne.
Hello, my dear fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Toastmaster table topic section is the session where guest can participate. It's an interesting session that a random question is given to you. You can think about it to up to 30 seconds and started speaking. You can speak up to 1 to 2 minutes. Without further ado, I would like to call any volunteer from our Vellore Toastmasters. And also, as we are celebrating New Year, I wish you a very happy New Year, and I brought some special chocolates, question chocolates. You will be having question inside the chocolate. What is your one of the best good financial learning from your experience? What is your one of the best financial learning from your experience? Toastmaster Kati.
Thank you. PTM. In fact, I had too many lessons to tell you on financial planning. Most of them were disastrous. Some were beneficial. One thing my father always used to tell is, if somebody asks for a loan of, say, 1,000 rupees, say no. Give him 200 rupees as a gift, but loan never give. Because in many of the shops, if you see, they would have written in Tamil, Kadan Anbari Moritu. We can break bones also at times if it goes beyond certain level. I have lost lots of money to the tune of maybe 7-8 lakhs by lending to my best of friends from 6th standard, that is 1972 to 2000. Gave the money, both the friendship is gone and the money is also gone. So never ever lend to anybody. This should be the financial lesson for everybody in financial planning. Of course, the other positive aspects like Theobody was saying, SIP, share market, your investment should be in 5-fold, in my opinion. One should be in gold as long as you are in Tamil Nadu, real estate, fixed deposits, shares in stock, and some liquid assets like FD or the savings bank. Should be in 5, spread the risk across all the portfolios so that your returns are ensured and your money is also safe. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the tips. Next volunteer. Guest Nandini, I would request you to participate.
Yes.
If money was not your issue, how would your life look? If money was not your issue, how would your life look? Thank you.
If money is not the issue, it will be very happy. No commitments. That is, we can live as we like, and no pressure or anything. And wherever we go, we can we'll be happy with whatever we have. So only money, only wherever we go, we have to spend money. Then only we'll get a good product or service, anything. Without money, we can't get good things. And also, while spending only, now our lifestyle has changed that while spending only we are we think that we are happy. Everyone think, but it's not true. But we are practiced to do like that. That when we go out, even if it is like exhibition or mall, wherever we go, we don't like to do window shopping. Whenever we spend a lot, we'll be very happy. But it's not good. And without money, if it is not based on any money means, it will be very nice. No competitions, no comparisons, and everyone will be will feel equal, and no conflicts also at home. And but there will, if money is not issue, but the development will not be good. It's true fact. If to earn money only, we are developing ourselves, and we are developing many skills. We have some ambition is there to live happily. We are earning money, but if money is not an issue, we will be happy, but there won't be any development among us.
Thank you for sharing your idea. I would like to call guest Sujata to participate in this. What is the most valuable thing you have bought with your own money? What is the most valuable thing you have bought with your own money? Yes? Oh, yes.
I don't know.
Okay, you can start. I think you like pink color. Something different shades of pink.
What was the first thing you got with your first job salary?
What was the first thing you have bought with your first job salary?
I got a sari for my mother. First thing was I got a sari.
Sorry. Fill in the middle. Thank you. Now I would like first guest Nandini to participate in this. What is the most valuable thing you have bought with your own money?
Actually, I was working when after finishing my graduation. I was working in one concern named God. So from my very early young age, I was so interested in photography. So during that period and all, we used to use the camera rolls and that small clicking camera. And I love that camera. And I was not able to afford to buy one camera. So during my days, one person he got a camera, and he got it. He told you can get it in installation, installment. Sorry, installment. So one of the person, I was my colleague. He gave me money. He lended me money, and I got the camera. So I got it in installment and from my friend. It was a very nice moment and I cannot forget that. It was the thing I bought it during my first salary. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Who is going to be the last participant of today's tabletop session? Toastmaster Monish. How do you decide whether to buy something or not? How do you decide whether to buy something or not?
Actually, if you see how to buy something or not, there's a framework. We have to define whether it is a need or want. Need is something which is necessary for that particular time of period. And want is like you feel good thing. If I have this, it will be good. So first framework is the need versus want. Whether, for example, let's say if you want to buy some bike, how do you calculate between need versus want is if it is important for your commute. Let's say my home is 20 kilometers from the office distance. Somehow it becomes a need because if you do a public transport, it will take a lot of time. So that becomes a need. If you already have a bike and if you want some fancy bike, that becomes want. So if we do that calculation, first need versus want, that is one thing. And another thing is sometimes we do not know the differentiation between need versus want. We sometimes believe want as a need. For that, what we can do is we can have some period of cooling off period. Let's say if I want to buy something, we can have a 10 days or 20 days or even 1 month for a large sum of money things to actually realize whether we need it or not. For some things, we buy it first and later we think we would have done well without that particular thing. So this is the two framework. One is need versus want, and another one is some cooling off period. Thank you.
Thank you, Monish, for the wonderful idea. And I thank everybody, every Toastmasters and guests who participated, and you gave an exemplary try in this tabletop session. Over to you, Toastmasters today.
So we had a wonderful TT session done by Samya. Well done. Yes. So I would like to start with a powerful quotation. It's my favorite quotation also. Tell me and I forget. Teach me, I may remember. Involve me, I learned. This is said by Benjamin Franklin. This is one of my famous quotation. Okay. So this is we will move to the segment number 3, evaluation segment. I would like to call the general evaluator for the evaluation. Toastmaster together.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for introducing me. So, we've had 3 wonderful speeches given to us by Toastmasters over here. We are going to evaluate those 3 speeches. For that, I would like to call upon the respective evaluators for those speech. For the first speech by Toastmaster Ramesh, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Carolyn to come forward and give her evaluation.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I sang So My Daughter Could Swim. What a wonderful caption. The caption itself was so intriguing. You really wanted to know what is it in that story. The way you had placed it, Toastmaster Ramesh, was really, really excellent. And the best part, let's see what are the good aspects of Toastmaster Ramesh's story that we can learn. So the most important thing is we are not supposed to tell a story if it does not have a take-home message. His take-home message was very subtly packed, but it was very powerfully delivered, right? So we should never be telling a story without a purpose, and he had a great purpose and a great message in the story that he told. The way that you structured the speech also, it was like a flashback. You know, in the end, he kind of revealed the entire thing, and he, played it out and plated it in a very beautiful way. When he was talking about the ordeals that a parent usually go through, the difficulties come April, May, most parents are scurrying here and there. Which group, club can I go and join my child? And we are all over the place. And it was very relatable. In that way, his story was extremely relatable. I really liked Toastmaster Ramesh's confidence in the way he came and he delivered his speech. Now let's see how we can make his speech a little better. This crossroad, he was delving a lot about this bicycle and swimming. He could have just gone on to the swimming part of it. And also, he was talking about one second. The climax. The climax was very beautifully delivered, but he asked a couple of questions to the audience and to evoke audience participation. But I thought that could have been a little more powerful. One thing what I really understood from his talk is it resonated a lot with a stand-up comedian called Praveen Kumar. I don't know how many of you have heard his stand-up comedy. It was very much alike that. So all the best to you. You've done it very well, and these were the important things that we could learn from your talk. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Carolyn. Now for our second prepared speech by Toastmaster Samuel, I'd like to call upon his respective evaluator, Toastmaster Madhuval.
Thank you, General Evaluator. First of all, Toastmaster Samuel, it was an exemplary job. As a beginner, you have done it at a very good level. And most of them are the things which you did were excellent. Like the first thing is you had a smiling face, a pleasant demeanor. Like many of us would lack that. When we come to the stage, we fizzy and we try to focus on a speech, but you always maintain that smiling face. That is your advantage. Next is your hand gestures. So from the beginning, you are maintaining it was coherent. It was along with the speech. Your hand gesture was not artificial. It was along with the speech, but trying to maintain continuously throughout your speech. And next one is eye contact. You try to see on all directions. You covered everyone. For every sentence, you covered all the guests here. And next is you had a good sense of humor. You tried to connect with in-house members. Like you took example of John, and so that people are engaged in your talk continuously. Even everyone were into it. And next is your comfort level. So you were comfortable throughout. And some points to work on, like your voice modulations. You maintained a similar pitch for overall. The tone was similar. You were almost the same. Even in areas where you wanted to emphasize the importance of your savings, you didn't give some modulation in your which you could have changed it. You could work on that. And another is you can build on, and you had a content, but you couldn't clearly deliver it. I think if you had a lot of things in your mind, but as a delivery part, I think you work on your structure and clarity also. To challenge yourself, you can incorporate some vivid descriptions and rhetorical questions like "Have you invested?" something like that, so that all will connect with the audience directly. So overall, for icebreaker, this is a tremendous effort. I wish that you will become one of the best speakers of Toastmasters, Vellore Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmaster Madhubalaji. Now for our third prepared speaker, Toastmaster Anita, I would like to call upon her evaluator, Toastmaster Monish, on stage.
Thank you, General Evaluator. My target speaker, Toastmaster Anita, gave an exemplary speech, and when she said it's her first stage speech, really I couldn't believe myself. Starting with the good things that she has done. The comfort level, right from when she walked on and after completing speech and went back to her seat, she was completely comfortable. She, she gave some signs at timer and did deliver some on-spot jokes. So she was really comfortable on the stage. Next thing is gestures. In the initial times, people used to be very stubborn while delivering their speech, but she had a very expressive hand movements. She had a middle abdomen hand. She held her hand at the middle abdomen, and her hands was fully at ease when she was delivering. That is second. And third is filler words. Comparatively, for a first speaker, the filler words are pretty less. And finally, the flow. The sequence of ideas she had was on a continuous basis. One after one, she delivered her ideas in a sequence. And some of the improvements that from my side is stage orchestration, because when she was delivering her speech, it seemed unplanned. She kept moving here and there. That is one. And second is eye contact. When you moved on the stage, you kept looking down, and most of the times you did not look at the audiences. So that is second suggestion from my end. And finally, the delivery pace. It could have been little slower tempo because it felt you rushed towards the ideas that you wanted to deliver. Overall, your comfort level at the speech was good, and gestures were expressive, filler words was minimal, and the flow and sequence of ideas was seamless. You could improve on stage orchestration, eye contact, having eye contact with the audience, and the slower tempo. Thank you, and
Thank you, Toastmaster Monish, for the evaluation. And with this, our speech evaluations are done. And I would like to call forward our bookmaster on stage.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Before I introduce this book to you, I would like to tell a story. I'll start with the story. I and my husband decided to expand our family through adopting a child. It's a long process because we have been to Uganda for years to adopt child from that country. Before 2 months, we got a call that we were matched with 2 amazing babies. One is 3-year-old, one is 1-year-old. When the process is on, we got another call that one baby fell sick with the malaria. My mama bear came out immediately. I felt like my own baby fell sick. We traveled to Uganda with some process. Everything, thank God, everything is okay.
we took the babies back to our home country. It was quite challenging to face the babies, to take care of the babies. At one point of time, we felt we were standing on a desolate road between despair and disappointment. This is the story from this book, not my personal story, written by Mikhail Hayat and Megan Hayat. This is the book, Mind Your Mindset. You have heard people have told you, mind your own business. When we were stuck in the middle of our life, in our profession and in personal life, this book helps us a lot. It helps you to identify where you have stuck and help you to achieve your goals. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bookmaster. Now we have another role called the Movie Master. For that, I would like to invite our Movie Master for today, Toastmaster Shalini. Yes, sorry. Toastmaster Shalini to give us.
Thank you, Toastmaster Megan. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I want you all to picture this. Two newlywed brides with their heads down, draped in a red sari. Both have the same color sari. Unfortunately, tradition is the same. So they are covered with tradition. They are traveling in the same train. The train halts in the station and the passengers are moving on and off the train. They are rushing, getting down. Husband grabs wife's hand and gets down. Everything seemed normal until they reached home and there was Modikai. So that's the grand reveal of the race. So guess what happened? They got swapped. So imagine the world where a woman's entire identity depends upon the man she marries. Now imagine what happens if that identity is lost. That's the heart of Lapata ladies, missing ladies if I have to translate. One who is deliberately brought up for marriage and instead of panicking, she explores, she earns a little, she enjoys a new freedom. She goes beyond, explores and enjoys a new freedom for the first time. The other who is educated and gets married only because of the family pressure. So she grabs that opportunity and goes to write an exam and pursue her career. Meanwhile, the men who are searching her are made to confront from their own biases that women are not only someone's wife or daughter, they are also the individuals with their own dreams and choices. So director Kiran Rao has made an exemplary approach blending social critique with humor. The characters are very fresh and relatable. So if you have missed or not watched Lapata Ladies, please watch out this gem. Because sometimes losing our path may be the best way to find ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shalini, for that. Very wonderful introduction. Now it is time for our TAG evaluation. I would like to first call upon our counter for today's meeting, Toastmaster Monica, to give her report.
This is really an exemplary meeting. A big congratulations to all the speakers. The only repeated and filler word used is are. We can try to avoid using that word in future meetings. Thank you.
Now I would like to call upon our grammarian for today's meeting, Toastmaster Karthik, to come forward on stage and
I was starting to feel sad that my word of the day is not being used. Suddenly, TTM Saranya used it first, quickly followed by evaluator Madhubalaji, evaluator Monish, movie master Shalini, and our counter Monica. Good show. Coming to the improper grammatical usage, prepared speaker Samuel used adapted in place of adopted. Actually, adapted is you mold yourself, you bend yourself to a situation. Adopt is the correct word, that is taking up a child for your own. So it's a big difference. I think Bookmaster used it correctly. And public prepared speaker 3, Anita used once one of the manager. It should be one of the managers. It is always when you use one of the class, it should be the plural when you say one of the. Then once she said dream going, it should be dream of going. And regarding the good usage, very good usage. Prepared speaker Ramesh used at the crossroads, which means that you are in a dilemma, you are confusion to choose which path to go. And prepared speaker Anita used mentorship stress busters. Dear Modi used a very good quote from Benjamin Franklin. Only thing I didn't listen to it fully. Evaluator Caroline used so many words: subtle, ardial, scurry. Then evaluator Madhubalaji used fabulous. And Monish used, Toastmaster Monish used seamless, and Bookmaster Abhilash used desolate, is a very strange word. So it was a good show today. Thank you.
I would like to call upon our listener for today's meeting, Toastmaster Vani.
Due to time constraints, I'm going to ask you only 6 questions. So, what is Toastmaster Ramesh's daughter's name? Okay, what is the cost of Toastmaster Ramesh swimsuit? 2,000. Okay, in Toastmaster Samuel's speech, what is the first baby he said?
Saving and investment.
Interesting, very good. In Toastmaster Anita's speech, what is the current role she's in? What was the dream of Toastmaster Anita? Going to US. Very good. Last question, very important question. Who is the beautiful and happy couple Toastmaster Ramesh? Over to you.
Thank you for that, Toastmaster Vani. Now I would like to finally call upon a timer to present the report.
TM Modi took around, totally he took around 4 minutes 31 seconds. And for timer introduction, I gave 2 minutes 1 second. And our counter introduction 20 seconds and report 48 seconds. Grammarian 1 minute 30 seconds for introduction and report 1 minute 59 seconds. Listener took around 26 seconds for introduction and report 1 minute. First speaker took around 6 minutes 54 seconds. Second speaker, Toastmaster Samuel took around 4 minutes 17 seconds. Third speaker, Toastmaster Anita took 6 minutes 22 seconds. And when it comes to evaluators, first evaluator, Toastmaster Caroline took 2 minutes 27 seconds. Second evaluator took 2 minutes 20 seconds. And the third evaluator, Toastmaster Monish, took 2 minutes 9 seconds. And in table topic session, Toastmaster Karthikeyan took 2 minutes. Guest Kalai Arison took 2 minutes. Guest Sujata took 8 seconds. Guest Nandini took 1 minute 1 second. Toastmaster Monish took 1 minute 44 seconds. And Bookmaster Abhilasha, Toastmaster Abhilasha took 1 minute 58 seconds. And Toastmaster Shalini took 2 minutes 48 seconds. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Tanya. It's time for the general evaluator report. I'll start with the overall meeting's recommendations and remarks that I have. First, the ambience was very good when we entered. The room was set up properly before the time 3:30. Although I must comment upon the punctuality of a few of our members. We came a bit late, some of us came really late. I would recommend you come before 3:30 so that all of us can be together and at work. We also had certain difficulties with the IT, which I think we need to work upon. Be prepared at least, or that we have to be prepared. And then post that about the SAA, Sergeant at Arms, today it was played by Toastmaster Santosh. He gave out the disclaimer about mobiles and everything properly. He gave the vision properly, and I don't think he mentioned the vision of the Toastmasters meeting today, but okay, otherwise it was very good. The introduction about the New Year portion was really done, well done. Now for the President address, Toastmaster John, he gave a great intro. He mentioned the club news properly, well done about that, and installation of, again, we faced the IT issues that we should have worked on. And for the new upcoming President, Toastmaster Catalin, exemplarily done. Started with a great 3 stories that I think I'll remember very much. Thank you for that. Now for our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kalaimani. Toastmaster Kalaimani chose a very significant topic in financial planning. He started with a great question. Although I had hoped for a bit more explanation from him. He mentioned 7 stages of financial planning. I had hoped for like each stage, give out an example. For example, he mentioned family health insurance or adequate emergency cash. I thought he would mention some example or something. I was hoping a bit more in detail. Otherwise, it was nicely done. And as well, another remark I have is that post break, right? I think you started off a bit fast. I couldn't catch up with what you said at that time. So if you were, you could start after like everyone settled. I think it would be very nicely done. Otherwise, it was good. Now, coming to the evaluators, Toastmaster Caroline's evaluation was done nicely. She gave the speaker introduction and speech details properly. And yes, and it was overall nicely done. Toastmaster Madhubalaji explained the speech objectives properly, and he also gave a very good evaluation. Toastmaster Monish also explained the speech objectives properly. He also mentioned the speech parameters in which he's judging the evaluator. I think that we could do as well. And he also gave examples of each and every point that he found contention with, similar to Toastmaster Capital. Now coming to the table topic master. Toastmaster Saranya, she introduced what table topic was to the benefit of the guests. She called as per the rules. She invited the BTC member first and then asked the guests to come forward. Although I would recommend you mention the time limits for each of the table topics, so that again for the benefit of the guests. Now for the TAG evaluation, timer Toastmaster was played by Toastmaster Nandini. I think she did not introduce the role of the timer, what it does today, but she gave out the time limit for each and every topic, speeches, etc. But she didn't give the introduction. I think you should try that. What a timer does, I think you should try that. As for your report as well, right? Instead of listing down each and every time limit for each and every individual, you could just give out the outliers, the people who crossed or people who were about to cross the red card. That would be enough. For the R counter played by Toastmaster Monica, she explained her role perfectly and she gave her report properly. Grammarian, he did a great job. gave a great introduction. He introduced the word of the day with the examples, as well as he gave proper sentences as proper good usages of grammar and bad usages of grammar. His report was good. Listener asked wonderful, great introduction, asked nice questions, although I think everyone answered this time. And now we have only the bookmaster and the movie master. Bookmaster played by Toastmaster Navita Shah. I actually expected you to just show the book and explain about it, but it was a great story, great introduction, and as usual, you made it. You added a touch of humor to it. I must congratulate you on that. Movie master, Toastmaster Shalini also did the same thing. We have a great introduction to Lapata Ladies, something that I'll be watching soon. So with that, I'll end my general evaluation and Toastmaster. I'll call the Toastmaster.
So due to some time constraint, actually I did not give much example. So next time, suppose I have a chance, I will come with a lot of stories. Okay. So without any further ado, last one is planning for retirement. This is a very important goal in India. 80% of the people did not plan their retirement goal properly. That is survey shows the result. So plan your retirement, start your investment at right age. Okay? Yes, without any delay, I would like to call the proceeding officer, Toastmaster John.
Okay, one big thanks for all of us. Really happy that the first meeting of the year has started on a great note, on an exemplary note. So, quick announcements. Next week we have our OTP. The officers are going to DIT for a training program. So, who are the other, all of the other non-office members who will all be available the next week? Taking a quick vote to see if we can conduct the meeting the next week with all the officers. 1, 2. Next week, which is the 12th of January. Which is the beginning of the Pongal holidays also.
If it's happening, I'll be here.
Yeah, that's what. So that's what we're looking at. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. That means we can have the meeting, no? I think we will have the other people who did not attend also today. Okay, I'll have this count as 8 as no. I'll plan the meeting and I'll put an announcement in the WhatsApp group. That's awesome. That means next week will be the Pongal special Toastmasters meeting that we have. And who wants to be the TMOD and take up the role and have a grand Pongal celebration, please let me know. The next week, so if 12th is happening, the 19th will be our 200th milestone meeting, which will be an amazing meeting. Whatever work you have, please keep that all aside and come off because we need to celebrate this. We're planning to bring in some guests and see if we can make it a special occasion. Yes, that will be our milestone meeting, 200. And immediately in the next 1 or 2 weeks, we will be having our 3rd anniversary meeting also. So we are having a lot of. Oh, it will be in March 1st. Yeah. Oh, next will be the Republic Day. Yeah. So Pongal, 200 celebration, and the Republic Day is all coming one after the other. I'm looking forward to all the next 3 weeks. Plan the next 3 weeks. Let me know what roles you want to take. Please make my work easier. Okay, and yeah, with that, before I close the meeting, there's a gift that we've gotten from Monica, when she went to Meghalaya, and she's brought in one card for each of us. And please get this card. And with this, I announce the 198 meeting. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we have the voting sheet, the links shared in the WhatsApp group. If you're there in the WhatsApp guest group, please vote for the best speaker. And while everybody is voting, I would like to request the guests to come forward and share your thoughts about the meeting, what you thought, how it went.
actually I'm not a good speaker, but I'm very happy to see everybody you're coming forward and you're improving yourself. So it is a very good platform to improve every one and all. So I like we like this. Actually, I want my club also uh, to have a very this I feel is a good example. So I want my club also to have somewhat to follow all the norms, everything. So nice to see you all.
Thank you. You're welcome to be part of this as many times as possible.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
just
yeah.
once. And you can, yeah. Awesome. Anybody else, ma'am? You want to share?
Actually, it's very nice club and well organized. Everyone is having that very responsible. I think everyone is doing their work properly, and you are all young and energetic and also active. Happy to see you all. This is a very nice club. I have seen many clubs, but it's different and also some kind of the self-development will be there here. Very wanted club for our society.
We'll wait for a few more minutes. The results are in. And while the results are coming, pick one and pass.
Can you tell us about this training that is happening in VIT? What is it?
Yeah, so every once in every 6 months, as the new officers take position, all of us have roles and responsibilities, right? So all of us, each of us are trained on our roles and responsibilities. How it happens is the divisions get together, or the areas get together, and we all combine together, and we have our officers training program once in 6 months. Our division is B. We usually have it in Chennai, but since VIT is close to us, we got a special permission to get into VIT and have this training for us. So everybody is trained for half a day on each of their work.
This is for EXCOM members.
Yes, for yeah.
The non-EXCOM members also can attend.
Non-EXCOM members will not have access to that. That meeting is specifically like all the VPPRs will have a separate training. All the VPS will have a separate training. So it's specifically on the work.
That is happening on Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday full day.
Sunday full day.
And keep watching your emails, all of you, because I've been attending a lot of trainings in the recent days. There are training programs for you to become judges and chief judges. There are training programs for you to go ahead in the next next stages like area director, commission director, and all of those things. There are training programs for you to become a trainer at the OTP. So all of these training programs are there. Like please, all of these are Zoom trainings, so you can attend it whenever possible. Yeah. Okay, so the results are here. Awesome. So I go in the order that is given to me. Best table topic speaker is Toastmaster Monish. Feels so good to stand here. Best role player, main role player is Toastmaster Trivedin. I'll keep the best speaker for the last. That order, please. Okay. Best evaluator is Toastmaster Carolyn. Best role player auxiliary is shared by two people, Toastmaster Karthik and Toastmaster Abhidasha. One certification for two. Hold it. Okay, the best speaker is Toastmaster Ramesh. This I call the meeting number 198 urgent, and I request all of you to come forward for the group picture. Let's see. Oh, let's hope for the group picture.